I have gotten a couple of questions in the past about like how do you shoot your videos. So today I want to talk about how I make my videos. Yeah, my main equipment is my iPhone. I use my iPhone to film. I use my iPhone to film my videos, my podcasts. I use the back camera of the iPhone 14 to record myself and how I see myself, so I know if I'm in focus or if there's something weird happening in my background. And I see that I look really good. What I do is that I do screen mirroring. So I have a MacBook. And what if you have an iPhone and a MacBook, you can screen mirror your iPhone to your MacBook, which means whatever it's showing on your front screen shows on your MacBook. So your MacBook becomes a bigger version of your phone. If I can see myself on the MacBook, the only thing I'm still figuring out is how to use the MacBook, how to mirror half of the screen and use the other half of the screen to kind of like, what do you call these things where you see the text and you can read the text? Because I have another phone here, which is not really my phone, but I get to use it once in a while. But then I have my script on here because I do script my videos. I write down what I want to film. Talking from the head is not very good. I'm saying this video from the head. Well, it's good, but it's not, you get to forget something. So I like to write everything down and put them on the notes app of this phone. So what I do, I write everything down on my phone. And when I'm ready to film, I airdrop it to this phone. And then when I'm done, I delete it from here. So that's how I have, what do you call this thing? I've forgotten. Basically, where you can see your notes. But it's good for me to see my notes on my screen, on my MacBook. And then I try as much as possible to look into my camera, my back camera. Also, I use a regular iPhone 14, not a Pro. So that's my main thing. And I connect a Lavalier microphone. That's the microphone that got lost to the charging port of my phone. There's an extension dongle you can get for iPhone because Apple is just crazy and they don't give you the right input hole on their devices. So I use a dongle to connect the microphone. The Lavalier mic I got, it was really cheap. It was about 10 euros. I'm sitting by the edge of my chair because this phone is so short. So I have to stay close to the video and I hope I'm not too zoomed in. Also on my phone, what I did was that I went on YouTube and I got the right settings to get like a 4K video with the right aperture. There are all these names of videos. Basically, you just find a YouTube tutorial that looks nice and then follow the instructions. That's what I did. So I filmed in 4K. A lot of the time when the edit is being done, the quality reduces, but it still looks, sharp. So yeah, so that's my phone, that's my mic. I also have this mic. This is a Rhodes Bowl mic. I have never once used it for a YouTube video. Every time I've used it for podcasts, but it's not working. That's long and short. So this is useless. This is the most expensive thing I have for this video, for this YouTube channel. What else? And like I said, I didn't buy my phone and my MacBook for my YouTube. I bought them to use regularly. And I'm just like, I have a phone with a good camera. Why should I buy a camera? I'm going to use it. I want to learn how to use it and I'll use it properly. This camera. Okay. So yeah, that's what I do. Then for light, so normally I film with the natural light. I have a window beside me where I just turn my camera and then natural light falls on me. I have lights right now and I also had to invest in good lights because it's winter here, and when it's winter it gets dark really easily, and Berlin is also really gray. So even when I try to film in the day when it's not yet dark, it looks very gray. It doesn't look nice. So I use lights right now. So what I have now in front of me are the lights, and then I have my regular lights from up here. In a YouTube tutorial, I saw that it's good. I couldn't find a place to make a good backdrop. I tried different places. But then one thing I found out that it's good to have backlight in your videos. For my first videos, I had a lamp, and one day that lamp fell down and like Humpty Dumpty couldn't recover it again. And I'm just like, I'm going to use what I have. My television. So this is my television behind me. I don't watch TV so much, so I don't need a big television. So I just turn it on. I have all these lo-fi. I really like to listen to lo-fi or just have them in the background while I'm doing stuff. So this is one of them, and I muted it, so it just serves as a good background for me. And that's it. That's all I have a tripod for my phone, definitely. So I think at some point I'll just put it on the table. But then we can't put it on the table with the mic. Everything is that's everything. For editing videos, I use Descript to edit videos. Like I said, Descript is a paid tool, but I find it very easy to use because it's text-based. I like the fact that they translate my video into text and then I get to take out the parts I don't want to. I also try to I don't need to do too many edits. That's the thing. When your video looks good, you don't need to edit it too much. You just need to take out what you don't want to take out. And because I'm self-filming, I stand up, I sit down, I need to cut out all those parts. Yeah, so that's how I edit. And Descript is good for video, audio, to do everything in one tool. Another thing I do, I employ people to help me. Why? Because I have a lot of things I'm doing. And YouTube is a hobby. It doesn't bring me any money. So I'm doing this from the generosity. And also because it's what I think I'm supposed to be doing right now. So in order for me to do it efficiently, I outsource some of these things and I get everything done. Also, I batch film. So filming a lot of content at the same time. That helps. That means I don't have to record quite often. I don't have the capacity or bandwidth to do that. So I just do everything
I just want to point out that my audio in this video was really bad, and I explain why in the next part of this video.
I'm using the microphone that emulates the iPhone because one of my microphones is faulty and the other one got missing. So that's what I have, and I don't really want the phone on top of my clothes and just hanging. But also the microphone can be very noisy if you don't put it into your ear. So I just try to figure something out, and I hope it doesn't be too tight. I do a lot of learning for this thing. I'm able to multitask a couple of things. So I learn a lot about things I'm doing, and not just because I want to get better at it, because I also really like to learn. So I'm taking a lot of big courses, not really a lot, but like the necessary courses. So I've done 2 programs on YouTube so far. I've done Ali Abdal's program, very good. And then I've taken Dinah Kuremi had a WhatsApp class, and I joined that. So both of them were really fun. I got to meet people, and then even if I don't do YouTube, the knowledge is not lost. Who knows? Actually, not even who knows. Even at my job, I had to work with video editors, and I had to project manage the whole process. And honestly, if I had the YouTube skills I had now, it wouldn't have been so difficult then. It was very difficult then. But yeah, I have these skills now. I know that even if I don't do YouTube, the knowledge I have gained from doing this is going to be so useful. I don't know when or where, but that's something I'm sure of. I think a big thing for me with YouTube is also in communication. I am a product manager. I've made a lot of videos about product management. And one of the big skills of product management is communication. And there's so many things you can learn about communication. YouTube is teaching me a lot how to communicate. So I sometimes watch some of my videos, very cringy, but I see that I talk a bit fast. I use filler words. There are a couple of things that I want to change in how I speak, and YouTube gives me a mirror to that. And honestly, people are so supportive on YouTube. I get very good feedback about content of my YouTube videos. I'm happy that I get to do what I am doing the way I want to. I know strategies I can do to get me more followers and more viewers, but they might not be true to who I am. But I'm doing it the way I want to. And I think if you're also in the same shoes, it's fine. You get to do, if what it is you want to do is different from how everybody's doing it, then it's fine. And as long as you're doing what it is you want to do, it's what helpful for you watching.
So don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe.
All right. Take care.